Hey guys, my name's Kamil Sattar. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can sell AI automations to local businesses and land your first deal or client in the next 7 days. That's going to pay you $2,000 to $5,000. But my goal in this video is to help you hit your first $10,000 in the next 30 days selling AI automations. Now, this video is not going to be fancy edits or fancy camera work. It's going to be a raw video of me showing you how to do this step by step. This is completely value based. If you're here looking for the fancy edits and cameras, you're in the wrong place. If you're looking for straight value and to land your first client in the next 7 days, you're in the right place. Now, if you're also worried about AI taking over your job or replacing you, then you definitely need to watch this. And if you don't think that's gonna happen, then it is gonna happen eventually, so you definitely need to watch this video. Now, if you're a complete beginner or you're a full-time mother or father and you have loads of time commitments, it doesn't matter. In this video, I'll show you how you can leverage AI to get around that and actually get your first client. Now, the AI gold rush is a real thing, but most beginners are doing it completely wrong, or they're being misled online by YouTube videos saying how you can do it the laziest ways. All of that is BS and you need to stop listening to it. Now, it is actually gonna require some hard work to actually get it off the ground, and that's what I'm gonna be showing you today. Now, I'm not just gonna be showing you step by step how to do this. I've even created a comprehensive prompt sheet that you're gonna be using throughout the video, and you can see how much value is in this prompt sheet. It literally took me weeks on weeks to create this, and this is what I use in my own businesses to actually get leads to sell AI automations for. So I'm literally giving you what I use to get my own clients. Now, all I ask for in return is that you like this video and you share it with somebody that's also interested in AI, because I do believe that this will be the best value when it comes to how to make money with AI on YouTube. Now, before I start showing you step by step how to do this, let me quickly explain the opportunity that you have right now at your doorstep. Now, local businesses are drowning. So think about dentists, think about restaurants. I want you to think about your local businesses in your area, and this is extremely important. Who are all the local businesses, coffee shops, etc. in your local area? Now, I'm going to give you some examples. Dentists miss 40% of after call hours. So they lose loads of leads and clients because they have certain call hours and people call afterwards and they end up losing those leads. Real estate agents lose hot leads because of the same reason. Gyms can't retain members, so they have bad subscriptions, and everyone is overwhelmed with admin. Now, AI can fix this because AI can create 24/7 AI receptionists. AI can create automated lead follow-ups, and AI can also create smarter member engagements, and there's no coding required for this, and I'm going to be showing you this a little bit later on. This is completely beginner friendly. Whether you're a father, mother, you want to do this part-time, you can all do this. Now, these businesses will happily pay you between $2,000 $5,000 every single month. Now, if you're seeing the British pound, that's because I'm in the UK. Just change it to a dollar. If you're in the US or wherever you are, change it to your local currency. Now, why are they going to be happy to pay this money? Cheaper than hiring human staffs, works while they sleep, and proven ROI in 30 days, and recurring monthly income. And you got to remember, AI is more reliable than humans because humans constantly have errors. And if you look at the biggest disasters in history, it's down to human error. Now, you can start this week. No portfolio needed, no coding skills. You're just going to be using AI, and I'm going to be showing you how. And my goal in this video is to get you your first client in the next 7 days. Now, this is going to be a 4-step system, and this is what I follow in my own businesses. Number 1, you need to pick a niche and identify the pain of that niche. Choose one high-paying local business or niche, for example, dentist, real estate's gym, and with a clear, painful admin problem that AI can solve. So we're not trying to chase all of these guys. I want you to choose one niche in your local business, whether it be real estates, gyms, or dentists, or coffee shops, or restaurants, and I want you to pin them down. Now, the second thing is we're gonna build your first demo. So the first proof, create a working GBT demo in 3 hours, record a 2-minute Loom video. This is what sells. Now, we don't have to use GBT. We can use other things that are more wow factoring, but we'll get onto that a little bit later on. The third step is find 50 contacts, 50 prospects in 48 hours. LinkedIn, cold outreach demos, 50 messages, 5 replies equals 2 calls, 1 client, proven math. Now I'm going to be showing you even more smarter ways to outreach to potential leads in the next few moments. Then the last thing that you guys need to do is run the sales calls and get paid. So that's going to be Zoom videos, that's going to be in person if it's a local business, and then you're going to start getting your clients. Now the first thing that we need to do is pick our niche. Now I've given you guys 3 examples: dentists, real estates, and gyms. Now there are way more that you can do. You can do restaurants, you can do coffee shops, you can do any niche in your local businesses. Now, dentists are willing to pay between $1,500 to $3,000. Real estate companies usually between 1.2 and 2.5, and gyms are around about 1,000 to 2,000. So those are the numbers that I usually see from these industries. Now, I've even given you guys what these niches are looking for: AI phone receptionist, AI lead qualifier, AI check-in, but member engagement, cancellation prevention. So I'm showing you guys what these companies are looking for. Now, the first thing that we need to do is identify our niche and the problem point. Now, you can see I'm in that Google Doc that's got all the prompts. Now, once this video hits 200 likes, which is barely anything, I'll give you guys this full Google Doc. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to see this here, the prompt. We're going to copy this prompt and we're going to add it to our AI. So there is my prompt. Now the AI that I'm going to be using for this is GenSpark. Now I'm not sponsored by GenSpark. I use this every single day for my own businesses because it can do everything we need. So it's the one-stop solution for everything we're going to be doing today. Now you're going to go to its super agent and you're going to paste that prompt. Now before you paste that prompt, you need to read it and adjust it. I'm starting an AI automation agency targeting local businesses in the UK. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to actually narrow that down to say in the So you can see I'm starting an AI automation agency targeting local businesses in the UK in Manchester city centre. I need to choose between 3 niches: dentists, real estates, gyms, fitness centres, or any other niches you recommend. So we're adapting on this because, again, if I'm based in Manchester, this is example, I'm not actually based in Manchester, it's going to find those local businesses later on for us. It knows the area that we're trying to do. Please analyze each niche and provide a comparison table with these factors: average business revenue, tech, pain tolerance, typical marketing budget, decision making, competition level, realistic monthly retainer, ease to getting them as a first meeting. Based on this analysis, recommend the niche, who I should target, and give me 3 bullet points. As simple as that, guys. We're going to click send. Now, the reason why GenSpark is so powerful and, in my opinion, better than any other LLM is because it's a super agent. It can actually scroll the web. It can perform tasks. It's agentic. It's not like the typical Gemini or GBT. It's so much more advanced and it can do more comprehensive tasks for us and give us better results. Just like that, guys, GenSpark's giving me my niche comparison table. So average business revenue for dentists is between 800 and 926,000. Real estate agents, gym and fitness. Tech literacy, so how much tech literacy is needed. Pain tolerance, drowning in appointments, scheduling patient recalls, insurance claims, NHS paperwork. Then it gives me the realistic monthly retainer, and you can see the best profitable one is the dentist. Ease of getting first meeting, it goes over hard, easy to medium. So the easiest one to get meetings with are the real estate agents. And then it also gives me some additional niches that it recommends, which is med spas, accountancy firms, and then my recommendations. So the perfect balance is gym owners are typically owner operated, answers their phones and emails. So based on that information, guys, you can start to make better decisions. Now, the next thing that we're going to want to do, guys, is copy the next prompt, because this prompt is now talking about the size of the market and the opportunity. So we're going to go back to GenSpark and paste this in. I've decided to, and then you're going to put what niche you're going to want to go after. So you can see I've decided to target real estates in the UK in Manchester City with AI automation services. Please provide number of real estate businesses and the market size. How likely is the sweet spot to get these companies? So this prompt's basically identifying potential clients and the market opportunity. So let's click send. So you can see here now it's replied UK real estate agent market analysis for AI automations. Total number of real estate businesses in the UK is 22,000. It's given me names of companies and the market size. And it's telling me which cities in the UK have the most real estate companies. And then it says market viability confirmation. Is there a viable market of 10,000 potential clients? Not quite, but still highly viable. And then it says final verdict. While you won't hit 10,000 real estate agents in the strict 5 to 20 employee range you have, all of these two are exposed. And then it says the market is viable, but you should start with hyper local businesses, and it basically expands on who those could be. Now we're basically just training this AI to gather knowledge and information so that more prompts we give it over time, it's going to get smarter and smarter, and that's what we're currently doing. So the next prompt we're going to give is on targeting real estate agents with AI automations. Again, I want you to tell me what their pain points are. So now we're trying to figure out what to sell to these people. So now I'm going to click send. So now the AI understands the market, the target audience, who we're trying to sell to. Now when I ask it about the pain points, it's actually going to understand it a lot better. You can see it's giving me the top 10 most painful tasks for UK real estate agents. So the task name is lead follow-up, priority listings, and it tells me how much time it takes them and how much it costs in outsourcing and how easy it is to create automations. And it also gives me the pain point, the difficulty, and all of that information. So depending on the guys that are watching this video, are you more tech savvy? Do you understand AI a little bit better? You can go for more of the harder ones that are going to make more money. Or if you're watching this as a complete beginner, you can choose the easy difficulty and make an easy solution. So guys, the next prompt that we're going to give it is now to create an idea for an AI automation. So it says here, based on the pain points we identified, I want to create one specific AI automation service for real estate agents. The pain point I'm solving is lead, follow-up, and response management. So it's the one that it gave me here. So it's basically telling me GenSpark. So GenSpark's telling me that this is the best option for me to go for because of the following reasons. Now, you don't have to go for the one it recommends. Again, read the table it gives you and pick the one that you believe is going to be the easiest for you to do based on your experience. So now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to click send. So you can see here, your AI automation service package is going to be called Lead Lock AI. Never miss a lead, respond in 30 seconds, not 3 hours. So then it goes over what the AI automation is going to be, the before and after scenario. Now you guys actually need to read this and pay attention to all of this information because this is what you're going to sell to people, guys. So don't just, flicker through this information. I am, because I'm making a video and I need to quickly skim through it. But if this is the one that you're going to be selling to people, you need to really pay attention to what it is and how it works, because this is what you're going to sell to people, guys. If you don't understand it, then, when you go to a client meeting, they're not going to believe you because you don't understand it. And this is what I was saying to you guys at the start. There's no such thing as lazy ways to make money with AI. You actually, at the start, need to put in some hard work and paying attention to what it is that you're trying to sell. Now, the next follow-up I'm going to ask is, I want you to build me this platform, LeadLock AI. Give me a prompt to give to a no-code platform to build this system. So basically, you're telling GenSpark to give you a prompt to give to a no-code platform so it can build it. So again, you don't need to be a developer to build these. You can give prompts to no-code platforms or vibe coding platforms to actually build this. Now, those things are like Lovable, Replit, GenSpark can also do it as well. So this is basically how you do it. Now, in this prompt, it explains how it's going to build this system. Now, you do need to read this, guys, because this is explaining to the AI that's going to build this what it needs. Now, once you've got that prompt, guys, you can come over to AI Developer. And this is GenSpark's AI developer that will build this now. So now we've got the prompt, we can build it. Now it says select a starting point, simple website or web app, native app deployment, existing GitHub, full stack website or app, existing GitHub. Now what I would say to you guys is create it as a simple website or app first. Now, if you're confident in your skills and you know what you're building, click full stack website or app. But if you're a beginner and you're not sure, click this one and then you can turn it into this later on. But for now, if you're a beginner, I would click this one and click start building. And then it's going to explain what model is going to build this. You can see Claude Sonnet 4.5. That is the best option, guys, so keep it on Claude 0.5 and then click send when you've got the prompt. Now, just quickly, guys, if GenSpark tells you that it can't build the application, it might be too advanced for GenSpark. So the alternative is Google AI Studio. So I will leave all these linked in the description. This is more of an advanced platform to build applications. So now I'm on Google AI Studio. You can see here, Vibe Code, Gen AI, enable apps in build. So this is the one that I want, so I'm going to click on it. Now, once you've done that, guys, you can paste the prompt in here again and click build. Now you can see in Google AI Studio here on the left-hand side that it's starting to work on the tasks, input all the information it needs. And on the right-hand side is where the preview will be. So just to explain how these platforms work, you always have the chat on the left and the preview window on the right. Now you can see Google working out in the background, which means Google AI Studio can handle this task, which is great. Now, if you have any issues with Google AI, which I don't think you will, they've had a recent massive update recently that have made them a powerhouse at creating no-code vibing apps for AI guys like us. The other platform that you guys have got as well, if you have any issues with Google AI Studio, which I really don't think you will, is Lovable. Lovable's another massive no-code vibing platform. So again, you just paste the prompt in here, and Lovable will definitely be able to build you whatever prompt that you give it, because it is an absolute powerhouse. So this is another one that you guys can use if you have any issues with Google Studio. Now, if I go back to Google Studio, look, it's already built me this application. Simulate new lead, fill in the form to use preset to trigger AI automations. So we've got here the full name, email address, and message. I can change it, so warm lead preset, cold lead preset. Automation workflows will appear here. Lead database will also appear here. Now in the bottom, you can see Google actually gives you some suggestions on what to ask the AI next. Now I've just clicked an automation and it shows automation workflow all down here, and it shows that it's done all of that and it's sent the lead out correctly. Now, in my opinion, I don't think this is working just yet. It did it based on one prompt. I would definitely say you need to ask the AI like Gemini, are you sure everything's working correctly? How do users import into their Gmail? How do they connect Gmail to this, etc.? So you obviously need to ask it follow-up information to make sure this works. Now in this video, I'm not going to explain how to use no-code or vibe coding platforms. I'll leave a link to a video in the description that explains it really, really well. But essentially, this is what you do. You get the AI to build it all for you. You send it follow-up prompts, and then you test it yourself to make sure it works. Once you're happy with it working correctly, you can then start showing this demo to potential clients. You're trying to build a demo to show clients. That's exactly what we're doing here. We're just building something to then show clients in a meeting. This is an example of what can be built for you. Your company logo, your company name, we can customize the colors, and we're going to build something like this. You don't tell them what you could potentially build, because then there's nothing to show them, which means they're less likely to buy what you're selling. That's why we have to build a demo like this to show them in the meeting, because this demo is designed to wow them and blow them off their seats, because they're going to think, wow, I can save loads of time if I was to use this. So just to clarify again, guys, if you need any help with no code vibing platforms, there'll be a link in the description to a YouTube video that I recommend that explains it really, really well. And just to emphasize this again, there's no lazy ways to get started, guys. So those videos that you've watched that say AI lazy ways to make money, again, complete BS. It does take hard work at the start, but once you get your hands and grip on it, you'll be able to power through it later on. Now, the next step is step 3, which is contract 50 prospects in 48 hours. Now, to do the outreach, guys, we're actually going to use AI to really help us. And we're going to go back to the existing chat that we have with GenSpark, because now it knows what we're doing. We now can give it another prompt to find clients for us to help us outreach. Now, the amazing thing with GenSpark, guys, is you can connect Gmail to GenSpark. So once you've got Gmail connected to GenSpark, you can actually send emails from GenSpark to clients. So GenSpark can do it all for you. Now, if you're not using Gmail, but you're using Outlook, you can connect Outlook as well. So if you're worried that you're using Outlook and you don't have access to Gmail, don't worry, you can just connect it here. And like I said, it will then automate the email outreach for you as well. So make sure you've got those connected first, guys, before we carry on. So the next prompt that I'm going to give it is, I now need you to find me 50 prospects in Manchester. Obviously, that's where I'm trying to sell this to showcase my AI demo. I need you to find me company names, emails, CEO, director, social medias, phone numbers. So we're trying to find the people that are going to make the decisions. Because at the end of the day, if you go and email a support email at that company, you're not going to get their attention. You want to get the attention of the decision maker, which is usually the CEO or the director. So you have to be very, very specific. Now, once you've done that, you can click send. So check this out, guys. We've got the value from GenSpark. Tier 1, high priority, independent real estate companies. the name of the real estate companies, the address, the phone number, the website. It's given me who the MD is, which is the director. So now guys, we know the company name, we know the phone number, we know who the decision maker is, Paul, and it's pulled that from LinkedIn. And you can see all of this here. So now what we can do is we can get GenSpark to create an email outreach for us for these companies. We can also personally phone call these companies. We can also personally phone call these people and ask for the people in charge like Paul when we ring them up. So the first thing that you can do is you can say to GenSpark, send me an email outreach to these people, and it will draft an email and then you can click send. But I'm not going to show you that on this video because it's so easy to do. You just literally ask it that prompt and it will do it. But what we're going to ask is, so the next prompt that I give GenSpark is I now need a sales call script when ringing these companies to book an in-person meeting with the CEO to showcase why they need my LeadLock AI. Now, in-person is important. The call is just to get the in-person meeting because again, you're targeting local businesses because you're going to be able to book an in-person meeting. Now, in my opinion, if you're not comfortable with it, you're just going to damage the likelihood of you being able to close the lead. So what I would definitely recommend that you do is do an in-person meeting to showcase them on your computer what you can build for them. So now we've done that, guys, we can click send. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know how to do sales calls or demo calls. So that's why we're going to get GenSpark to make us a script that we're literally just going to ring from. So GenSpark already knows that there's a gatekeeper that we need to get past. So it's great it already knows that. So version A, good morning, this is your name, calling from LeadLock AI. I'm trying to reach the CEO's name. You're going to have that because it's in the sheet. Is he or she available? The gatekeeper, what is this regarding? Usually is what they say. It's about the 39% of property inquiries his agency isn't responding to right now. I've got a 2-minute solution that already helping Manchester agents convert 3 times more leads. So it literally gives you what the gatekeeper's probably going to tell you versus what you need to tell them to get around them, and then how to basically book the meeting. So this is insane value, guys. All you've got to do is put the effort in at the start and you're going to start getting your clients. Now, the next thing that I need you guys to understand is you've got to commit to sending those emails out to try and book an in-person meeting and to actually get on the phone and start calling using those scripts. Don't worry, guys, if people say no to you. Don't worry, guys, if you're scared. You've just got to do it. You know, you can easily make, you can simply make $10,000 a month just by putting the confidence in. You know how many people say no to me? It doesn't bother me because they're just a number. You got to look at it as a numbers game. They're just a number. Get past them, get past them, get past them. Don't let it break your heart and get around it, because this here, your pricing structure, should motivate you to just get on the phone, email people, even go and visit them in person if you have to. If you live locally, guys, go and visit them and say, look, this is what I'm building. Now, the pricing structure is the setup fee. It should cost them $1,500. Then you charge them a monthly retainer to look after the software, to see if there's any issues, to help them. So you're going to get $1,500 up front, and then you're going to charge them a monthly retainer to maintain everything. So in the first month, you're going to be making $3,000, and then every month, $1,500. And this is a proven formula. Now, in this slideshow, I go over the metrics that I leave linked in the description, and I also go over the 7-day timeline that you need to follow. So if you're very serious about making money with AI, guys, I give you a 7-day timeline to follow to get your first client and make your first $2,000. Now, in the prompt sheet, there is loads of other prompts that I didn't show you in this video that's going to help you even more create the perfect AI solution for these local businesses. So this will also be linked in the description and in the pinned comment once we hit the like goal. Now, with that being said, guys, that is exactly how you can get your first client in the next 7 days and start making money with AI automations for local businesses. If you've enjoyed this video and got lots of value, let me know in the comment section below.